Hello, welcome back. I'm Kevin. I'm the tech person here at 8th Street Ministries. We've been compiling all of your responses to our expert videos on the 9th Commandment as a part of our series on the 10 Commandments. You guys have sent in some really good responses. Each of you responded to our experts, Wendy, or Rafat, or Melik. And today, you get to learn from one another. We received responses from your peers and friends, like Jeremy, Erica, Ann Henley, GB, and Kristen, and I've collected all of them here in one space for you to learn from each other. Enjoy!
So what I learned about the 9th Commandment from the first expert group is threefold. One, that the Exodus account really is about lying. The Hebrew verb there is about lying. But two, in Deuteronomy, the account actually has a verb more to do with vain words, with empty words. And that when we take these two together, we can stretch our understanding to really encapsulate not only a negative commandment of thou shalt not lie, but also thou shalt love thy neighbor. And whatever words we use should always uplift and build up our neighbors and should never tear them down and should never cast them in negative light, but our words should be a service and a love to our neighbor. And part of that is to not utter a vain word or lie against our neighbor.
What I learned from watching the video for the 9th Commandment in the community is that bearing false witness involves much more than just lying to one's neighbor or friend or loved one. I previously thought that the commandment really only applied to telling the truth in interpersonal relationships, but after watching this video, I now see that the commandment applies to political systems and judicial systems and protecting the community as a whole. It was really helpful to have my understanding of the 9th Commandment broadened to include the community and the systems that we live in this world rather than just in interpersonal relationships.
In the video I just watched, I learned that Aquinas and Luther both thought that the 9th Commandment belonged with the 8th, that Aquinas thought that it pertained to ordinary conversations and to courts of justice, that Luther thought that it pertained to our personal lives, our spiritual lives, and to the judicial system, and that John Calvin thought that the command not to bear false witness was also a command to tell the truth, to affirm truthfulness in ourselves and our neighbors.
Hi, thanks for that great lesson on the 9th Commandment in its New Testament context. 3 takeaways I'd like to share with you. First, the 9th Commandment promotes a healthy relationship with God because truthfulness brings about God's justice on the earth. Second, the 9th Commandment promotes a healthy relationship with neighbor because it builds a sense of trust and prevents lies that might come from selfishness or greed. Third, the 9th Commandment promotes a healthy relationship with self because telling the truth brings about self-confidence and self-respect and prevents one from feeling the burden of guilt. These are my 3 takeaways, and I look forward to sharing them with others. Thanks.
To summarize what I learned in Rafat's explanation of moral dilemmas, I would say that the most important thing when I'm deciding whether to tell the truth or to lie is to think about whether it's about my motivation and my faith in Christ. And if I am following Christ, then either he will give me discernment for the right answer or he'll forgive me if I make the wrong mistake. But hopefully I can be looking for the right values behind the decision that I'm trying to make.
Wow, thank you so much for your responses. I'm learning a lot by hearing what you guys have learned. So, if you would like to learn more, you can click on our channel below where it says 8th Street Ministries and check out all the expert videos your peers watched. Or, if you'd like to read the book that our series has been based on, you can click on a link that should be right about here. Or, if you'd like to contact one of the leadership team to ask further questions, give prayer requests, you can click a link up here to email me, and I'll set you up with a Skype session with them. So thank you guys so much. We have 1 week left, so if you come back next Tuesday, we will be doing the 10th commandment of our 10 commandments right here at 8th Street Ministries. God bless.